There we go. Right, we are live. Right, we just need to wait for some people to get in here. We are literally live right now, which is really, really exciting. I do enjoy my live videos. So what we're going to do is we have got some giveaways. Not giveaways, what am I talking about? We got some unboxings that we need to unbox. And it's some very exciting stuff, which I'm very excited about. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee indeed. Ooh-wee indeed. Right, let's you can see if you're in there already, you can see I've got it just here. Hello Trippy, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Soundwave, you just returned it. Why did you just return it? Were you not happy with it? That's not good. What happened, Trippy? Come on now, what happened? Let me know. Sup, Jens? How's it going, buddy? Rare Pepe, what's up? Fingers Airsoft, evening everyone. This is a little bit of a what do you say? Kind of like ad hoc stream, because I wasn't expecting it to come today. I was not expecting it to come. I thought at best it would have arrived tomorrow, but no, it actually somehow managed to come today, which is very, very cool. Very, very cool. Oh, yes. Let's have a cheeky look. Did the Discord notification go out? Because if it did, that's very good. It did! Let's go. Boom. Live stream, live now. SSX303 unboxing plus more. There we go. Boom. So basically the CC screw stripped itself. Oh, you returned it because the Wolverine MTW suited my needs and wants better. Okay, fair enough. I mean, if it's like more, I guess like the TDC screw, it's good to know that, because potentially that's something which I'll keep an eye on, because I always do like to over tighten things. So I have a history of stripping threads, so I'm very sad about that. Or open the box. I'm getting there, Philip. I'm getting there. We're gonna wait for a few more people to get in though before we get at it. As you can see, it is here. You can see the Novritsch tape all on the top there. Very excited about it. Very, very excited. Trippy, I'm doing well, thank you. Although my mouth is in a bit of pain. I got my new. I'm having a lot of mouth work done at the minute. So this tooth here is like my temporary crown on an implant I got put in my mouth. And that's going to be a final. But I'm also doing Invisalign at the minute, and these are the first. This is the first set of new like Invisalign tray things that I've got on there, and since I've had my implant tooth put on. So yeah, it's all super tight and a bit of a pain. So bit of a pain. But good stuff anyway. It's been okay. I've been a been a bit tired over the last couple of days. I've been super busy. So today's been a bit of a chill day. I had to do some stuff this morning and a few more worky bits, but apart from that, kind of like looking okay. Which colour did I go for on the gun wrap? So I've got a few in here. I'm not exactly sure what I have got in here. I actually could grab the list up and then I'll know for sure. Let me do this. But part of me is a little bit like, it'll be nice if it's a surprise. But I do have a selection of things. I'll quickly run through you what the list is. So what have we got in here? We have got the SSX303 along with the extra screws that they've sent with it, because the screw material that were in the original making up of the SSX303 were unfortunately getting a little bit rusted. So there's included extra screws in there to swap those out so they won't get rusty, which is very cool. What else have we got in there? We have got the an SRS 3D camo cover. So that is going to be for this one here. Hopefully YouTube doesn't take down this stream again. Just so YouTube, you know, these are not firearms. These are toy guns. Because that's the reason why my stream got taken down the other day. Apparently it was there was real guns that people were concerned about. So hopefully we won't get taken down this time. YouTube, they are toy guns. They are fake toy guns. Okay, don't you worry about it. So if the stream does suddenly go down, it's because YouTube has killed it, because they think that we're flailing around real guns. We're not doing that. They're only toys. So yeah, don't worry about it, YouTube. It's fine. So we've got the SRS camo cover. We've also got the classic camo cover for the classic sniper rifle, and that's supposed to be good for like the SSG-10, the SSG-24, pretty much everything that's quite standard. So that's very exciting. Then I've got the 3D ghillie Boonie. 3D ghillie shoulder piece as well, which I'm very excited for. A load of leaves, raffia, and yeah, that's everything that I'm expecting to be in there. So that's very, very, very exciting stuff. Oh, yeah, exciting times. I feel like when I open it up though and I come across each of those items, I'm still gonna be like, oh my god, this is cool. So yeah, very exciting times. Can you be sure it was a YT algo rather than some Bellinger reporting it? I do not know. I don't know what it was, if it was that or the other one. I actually don't think I've had an update on YouTube because I did I put in a request for it to be reviewed. And I don't know if anything's actually happened with that yet. Let's have a little look. While we wait again for a few more people to come in, we'll have a little look and see. By the way, we are 6 subscribers away from 3.2k. Very exciting times. Super close to that. So yeah, fingers crossed we'll make it in this stream, which would be amazing. So we'll see. But yeah, content. Let's see if they did revert their decision on it. I don't think they did. Usually they always send an email if they do change it around. There was a copyright claim, number 5, number 6, broken into 2 parts. No, it's actually been completely removed. Oh no, wait, removed. Number 6, terms and policy. I've already appealed it, but the appeal button is still there. Oh, so it's still being appealed at this point in time. So, you know, we'll have to wait. We'll have to wait and see. Gonna have my lady sub. Oh, thank you everybody together. Nice. Oh, nice. Ooh. Hi, Shoe. Got delivery, but still to open it. Just in from the shift. Ah, cool, Alistair. Well, I hope you enjoy your stuff there. Hope you enjoy them. Have you seen the heated debate over Novi leaves and sneaky leaves? It's really a topic best left alone. No, I have not seen that at all. I've not. The thing that I'm finding more and more of is that it's best just to stay off of like social media as well, because I don't really have the energy to put into like arguments about stuff that doesn't actually matter. I feel like there's a lot of stuff that goes on which, you know, ultimately it doesn't matter. So I feel like my life benefits from just not really looking into any of that stuff. I know that from what I do with my YouTube and everything, I'm just putting positivity out into the world. I'm putting things out to help people, to make it so Airsoft is, you know, more attainable, more people can enjoy Airsoft, things like that. And yeah, everywhere else that I seem to look, there's people who are trying to, you know, be a downer and complain about stuff. So I want to keep my part of the internet all super happy, and part of the way I do that is by staying away from those bits. But if there's something out there which I feel like is worth making a video on, then for sure. But I don't really plan to make videos on stuff just to create drama or anything like that. So yeah, I only mentioned it because it's the most ridiculous thing to argue about fake leaves. I saw a post about the guy selling 2 packs of sneaky leaves on eBay for 80 quid and all the money's going to charity, and people are complaining about the fact that it's £80 because they're expensive, but then everything's going to charity anyway. So why are you concerned with it? Why is this something to be angry about? Like, maybe they didn't see before that it was for charity, but once they did see it was for charity, I don't understand why OP wouldn't just delete their post and be like, okay, cool, well, if I leave this up, it's just going to continue to... But anyway, that's something completely different. I think we're pretty much about the time ready to start cracking this open and having a look inside of what we've got. So I have got scissors. Do I have scissors somewhere? I do. I've got 2 pairs because I'm ready. Here we go. They say it's going to charity. Yeah, but PayPal does that, don't they? I'm fairly certain. It's like if you can say that you have a certain percentage of what it does go to a charity, you actually do that through eBay. So when people make the payment, eBay then sends it to the charity. So it's not like the person does it themselves. It's automatic. I could be wrong. Oh, wait a minute. I could be wrong with that, but from what I've seen on eBay, I believe that is the case. Ow! Oh, I just caught my finger. Right, let's change the way that we're doing this. Let's try and get it a bit more. There we go. Right. We are in. Oh, I saw somebody say SSG 96 or SSG 10. I've not played with the SSG 10 yet. This is just a shipping label which has my address on it, so I'm just moving it out of the way. Don't want you to see that. I haven't played with the SSG10 yet, but I feel like I would prefer the SSG10 because I'm more of a VSR type player, and also it's a lot lighter than the SSG96. So weight, size, and yeah, that's why I would pick it. Packing material, more packing material, and a big old box of goodies. There's what should we get in there first of all? Well, there's a letter envelope here. It says for you. Is that something that people usually get? So actually, as a before I get further into this, just saying, so all of this stuff was lovingly sent to me by Novritsch. I didn't pay for this. They sent it out to me for me to test it out, to like give feedback on it to them, let them know what I think, and yeah. So very big thank you to Novritsch for doing that. And but don't worry, it's not going to stop me from giving my honest opinion. If there's something in there I don't like, I'm going to let them know. I'm going to let you know as well. But I'm also going to follow it up and let you know what is being done of it, if there is anything being done, and also what Novritsch say about it again as well. Because you know from before, I've done those 2 videos about the SSG10 and the SSG96 where I gave them questions and gave them feedback, and then I got a audio recording from Novritsch or from Chris, which I then like kind of told you what he said about them. So yeah, anything that I do find, if I think it's subpar or anything like that, I'm gonna let you guys know. And I'm going to let them know too, and then hopefully we can all work together, because essentially, like, you know, bad feedback is still good because it means that there's room for improvement, and people can make things better. So yeah, that's just going to get that so it's all super clear. But I'm curious as to what's in this, because this isn't on the list at all, but it feels like there might be a patch inside, which would be cool. Oh, it's like a little letter. Ah, here we go. So let's read this out. I mean, I think this is probably an everyone thing. It doesn't look like it's specially for me. What's up? We'd like to thank... it's what he says in his videos. What's up, guys? What's up? We'd like to thank you for your order. It means a lot to me and the whole team that you trust us and that you decided to go with the Novritsch brand. It helps us to develop new cool stuff, to increase the quality of our support, to improve on logistics and grow the company and the team. Thank you. How was your order? We're constantly striving to improve, and for that, your feedback is essential. Please let us know if you have anything to say regarding your order. It will not fall on deaf ears. Why are we doing this? We started just like you, playing Airsoft with friends, but gradually it turned into something bigger, which it definitely has. Now it is our mission to improve the Airsoft industry as a whole and benefit the entire community. So, and then there's a little QR code on there as well, which you can scan to then go through to the feedback. So that is actually really nice. I like that, and it's a good to have that. And also, little Novritsch patch. Look at that. Boom. We'll have to put that somewhere. I'm not sure where we'll put that at the moment, but we have got a Novritsch patch. There we go. And that's really nice that's in there, because it kind of like that's exactly how I feel about Project Airsoft and what I do with Project Airsoft. It's that feeling of, you know, trying to give back to something which is giving you a lot and make everything a bit better. So yeah, cool. Right, so that can go over there. Novritsch patch we'll keep on the side. So that's a little plus one that we've already got in there, which is cool. What should we look at first? I don't want to go straight to the SSX303. I feel like we should go through the other bits first and then get to that at the end. What should we do first? Should we have a look at... I'll get some of the leaves out. So we have got 1, 2, 3 different types of leaves here. Hey, Nico's on there saying, let's get some leaves out. So we've got 3 types of leaves here. We've got the Lc2 Emerald, the Lc1 Sienna, and the Lc1 Lime. I'll start off with the Lime. Actually, I remember chatting to Novritsch about this, about which of the leaves would be good for like UK play areas. Because one of the ones they said they wanted to send first of all was like a much more browner leaf, and then I requested the more lighter coloured ones, or the greeny coloured ones as well. So these are the little peggy bits which you put through your suits in order to attach the leaves. So we got a bag of them. I think that there's 50 on there as well. I think there's 50 in there, so that's handy. And fucking hell, that's quite a lot of leaves. That's a lot of leaves that you get in a box. I mean, look at that. Look how many leaves are there. That's insane. That's loads of them. I'll get one out and then we'll have a little look at that one. So that is what the Lc1 lime leaves look like. And you know what? They look super real. Like, they look really nice, especially like on camera. Like, they look really, really real, don't they? They look really, like, when you're up close here, like, with them, you can see that they're printed on. You can see that, like, the veins of the leaf have been printed on. They have got a nice texture, though, as well. Can you check if they peel off their stems with a bit of force? Sure. I mean, what I can do is, I don't really know how I can, you know, show you the force that would be required to pull them off. But I guess I'll pull one. This can be like, we'll do this until destruction, okay? So that one came off there a little bit easier than the other one. This one was super hard. That one was really, really hard, actually, to pull off. So that one was good. The littler one, I imagine there's smaller... The way that the leaf is on the larger one, you can see at the point of where the glue is there, you've actually got four, like these all prongy bits coming out at these sides here. So there's much more contact surface area for that point of the leaf, which keeps it on more. So this one, it makes sense that one comes on, is on a lot more stronger. With these ones here, it did come off with a little bit of force, but at the same time, you can see where it connects onto it. You don't have the same kind of veining of the leaf as you do on the other one. It's just two prongy bits going up there. So I think having the prongy bits come down is a real help. And to be fair, what I would probably look at maybe getting a little touch of like Gorilla Super Glue, and just putting like on this part here, maybe getting a touch of Gorilla Super Glue and just putting it there and there. Because if you were to get a force on this one, this leaf, it's easier to pull off than it is the other one. So I wouldn't care too much about the big leaf at doing that, but maybe the little one, a little dab of Gorilla Super Glue in that corner bit there, in these corners just around that connection, would probably be really good. But to be fair, I mean, you're not really often going to be like gripping and ripping the leaves from that specific part, so I don't think that's going to be too much of a pain. But if you wanted to be extra careful, then yeah, you could put a dab of Gorilla Glue on that one there on the smaller leaf. But to be fair, I'm not going to do that at all. I'm going to run it just as it is normally, out the bag. And then if I do have any issues or run into any issues, then later down the line, I can always do a dab. And I'll do an update video on that for you guys as well. But at the minute, that looks like really, really sick leaves. They look really cool. I really like them. Let's get some of the other leaves out. So I'm going to push that over to the side. I'm going to keep this leaf out the box. And then we can kind of like compare it and look to the other ones as well. But it's like you know, just like a camo leaf out the box. I feel like that's really good. Do you not think? I feel like that's really, really sick. StayFreshShoe, why you don't buy cheap leaves from a craft store or just normal fake plants? Are those from Novi that are better? Great. I'm not really a ghillie crafter. When I want to craft a ghillie suit, I take some spray glue, go into the garden, spray myself with it, and then roll around on the floor. There's a video of me doing that as well. You can check that out if you like. So I would rather it be easier and faster than a lot of effort. And I feel like, you know, going out, the fact that these just attach with this little like push pin type system is really cool and makes it much easier for like home crafting. And I don't need to, you know, put hours and hours into like learning the intricacies of, you know, once I get a fern, how do I attach it? Is it just going to be like cable tied on or something like that? I don't know. But yeah, for me, it's all about trying to make it easy and quickly. And these leaves seem to, you know, be quite cost effective for what they are. The quality for that is definitely there. And I feel like this is definitely a year-round leaf. Like the color of that, if you had that in like winter kind of time, I feel like that would still tie in okay because of the discoloring. And in summer, that coloring is probably still going to be pretty relevant. So I feel like that's a year-round leaf. What do you think? Do you think it's a year-round leaf? Next up, we have got Lc2 Emerald. Oh, that's cool. So a bit of a smaller leaf. See there, 3 parts to this one here. 3 different leaves there. They do have a crinkling in there as well, kind of like built into it. Pulling the leaf just like this. No issues at all. With the other one, I pulled it right from like the weakest point, which would be at the stem, and then kind of peeling it off. Whereas this one here, that feels very, very cool. Whatever you do, don't lose those mins he sent. They want mins. What mins? Oh, the pins. These. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna give them a go because I need to test them out anyway. So I'm gonna put these to the test. I'm gonna craft with these, and then if things do fall off, then I'll cable tie these on instead. But for the meantime, I'm gonna use everything as it's supposed to be out the box, craft it all up using these, and then see how that goes. But yeah, these leaves as well. I mean, if I was to kind of like put that together like this, they look quite nice together, don't they? They look quite nice. They look quite nice and leafy, you know. I mean, that looks legit. I feel like this is quite a nicer one to put on maybe the top of the rifle so it doesn't get too much in the way of the scope. But this one here is actually is probably better for like a sidey type things. Oh, hello, Mustang. How's it going? We are doing some leaf, ghillie, and gun unboxing, which is very exciting times. Look at that. Boom. So those are a set of 2 leaves there. These are still definitely my favorites. These are nice, but these are definitely my favorites right there. What else have we got? So that was the Lc2 Emerald right there. Let's actually put a pin on it. Let's clip the pins in and see if that actually does feel like it holds it in strongly. Because that is going to be a you know, an important bit. Oh, they're hard to push on. Hey, Mackenzie. I feel like that's strong enough, man. I mean, that is hard to push on there. Okay, so I tried to pull the leaf off, and I pulled the leaf off. That clip feels like it's okay, man. There we go. I mean, I feel like these are going to be... I'm going to build with these clips. They feel super strong, man. They feel really, really good. Really, really, really good. Like, I was proper tugging that to break that off as well. And the little peggy bit stayed inside it. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. That's cool. There we go. So I'll put that with the other leaf there. So that was, yeah, Lc2 Emerald. Let's see what the other one is. And the other leaf that we have is Lc1 Sienna. Woo! Lc1 Sienna. Oh, there we go. It will weaken over time, trust me. You know what plastic is like. Heat will deform them. Yeah, no, I understand that. But at the same time, like, if I just go in and cable tie them onto my suit straight away, then I'm never going to know, you know? And I feel like it's my duty to at least test the product as it's supposed to be used. Otherwise, I'm never going to be able to be in a position to give people my own learned experience feedback. I'm just going to be going to people going, oh yeah, don't use that, use this instead. And I feel like it's a necessity for me personally to do that. Yeah, okay. I'm sure, yeah, I'm wrong. Cool. Right, next leaves here. So these ones are the, Lc1 Siennas. So these they actually look like the same pattern style and just the browner colouring. They look nice as well. Look at that. They are nice. That is so cool. I feel like they're exactly the same shape design. Yeah, the plastic and the shaping of the leaves is exactly the same, but it's just the colouring. And that looks like a really, really nice colouring there. So that's for comparison. I'll get the green ones up as well. So these are the other ones there. Look at that. That's really, really nice. I feel like the good thing about having the clippy bits here on as well is when if you want to change the colouring of your leaves. So say, for example, I've got these all over the place and then I want to swap them out for brown ones because it's like autumn, winter. Then I can just pull these off and then just clip these ones on. And I feel like that's really cool. Seriously, these two look so sick. So sick. Look at that. Isn't that sick? That is really cool. I've got a lot of time for that. That is really pretty. And yeah, I guess these ones aren't getting as much screen time. Because they're smaller, but they do look really good. Remember, there is an extra leaf there, but I pulled it off because of my big sausage fingers. There we go. There we are. But they look really cool as well. They look really nice. Like, they look legit. And that's what you want in your leaves. You want leaves that look legit. That is cool. I like that. So yeah, Lc1 Sienna are those ones there. So they got like a nice brown to them. I've also got, not leaves, but still camo related, a pack of their raffia. And that comes in 4 different colours. Again, I've never ever done anything with raffia. I've never crafted with it. I've never done anything done anything with raffia. Smells nice though. And these are the colours that we have there. So we'll start off with the darker ones. This is like a super dark black almost, although there is some like kind of like light colours coming through in there a little bit. So I'm guessing you would have that just to like generally darken down the overall look of your ghillie or of your crafted suit. So that's cool to see. Then we've got the next one. I'd say this is probably the next green. On camera it looks so vibrant, it's insane. And you got this one here. It looks very, very... I mean, I look quite vibrant on the camera, to be fair, as well. So you got these two greens here. So this is the slightly darker one. And then you got a slightly more... Well, I don't know, actually. They're kind of the same. This is less vibrant, I would say, maybe. Something like that. So they're really nice. And then you've got your kind of like standard white, strawy, hay type colour there as well. So if I put them all up next to each other again... I feel like these are good colours. I'm going to have to watch some videos on raffia and putting it on. Because I feel like I don't know that much at all. I see it on people's ghillie suits, but I've never actually done it myself, so I'm not too sure what it is that I'm doing with it, but I'll do something for sure. There you go. But they look really cool. I like that. That is sick. Let me put these back in the bag. I'm going to have so much fun, I feel like, playing around with this stuff and, like, attaching leaves to ghillie suits and things like that. Oh, I feel like it's the kind of thing where I could sit there for hours just, like, attaching leaves and checking it and whatnot, but it's... You know, would that be an interesting video? Or would you rather me just be like, so here's the thing that started like at the start, and now here's the thing with it done. Like, I feel like a time lapse. Maybe I'll do little bits in between where I'm just like, oh, I'm halfway through. I've done an arm and I'm like, oh, I'm tired now. So something like that. We'll see. We'll see. I've got my clippy bits here for the leaves. I'm going to leave those over there because I'm going to clip a few things on to the ghillie stuff that I've got, so we can see what that kind of like looks like and if that's easy to attach. It's amazing to see how far ghillie crafting community has come in the past 5 years. We used to be looked at like funny in the safe zones, and here we are on a wet Wednesday afternoon watching Shoe unwrap raffia. Yes, indeed. I mean, I'm still pretty like relatively new to Airsoft, to be fair. And like when I've always been, there's always been ghillie suits. I remember like seeing the first kind of like few people in ghillie suits. I was like, fuck, these guys are serious, aren't they? I'm like, oh my days. They're I'm just here in my chill clothes out, and they're like proper bushes walking about. So yeah, no, it's good. It's good to see, man. It's good to see. Right, what have we? So we've now. Let's go to the gun wraps now. I assume these are the gun wraps. Is that? That's the SRS I've got. And what's this one here? This is the sniper cover. Let me just make sure I know what this is then. Cool. Right. So, let's go SRS first of all, because it's to hand. Actually, I've got my SSG10 over there as well. We'll do the SSG10 or the standard one first of all. And we'll have a cheeky little look at it. I got this in the amber. The other one is multicam, so then we can see the difference between the two of them. So that is, I believe that'll be the stock piece. Yeah, that looks like the stock piece there, which you can see just like that. Don't get me wrong, it does remind me of like the Chinese, the cheapo Chinese ghillie suits, because I use them all the time. That's the ghillie suit that I use when I'm not running my spray glue ghillie suit. That's the one that I use. What is this shape? Oh wait, it's got an integrated scope wrap. That's cool. I wasn't expecting that. It's got an integrated scope, and then this is the barrel of the for the sniper. That's sick. All right, let me grab a. I'll put it on my cheapo one because my SSG10, as you can see, has got this very realistic looking bark effect on the end of it. Any plans to HPA the SSX303? No plans at all. No, I got no plans to do that at all. Oh, look. Look at that. There's like rubber lining on the inside. That's nice. So once it's all tied on and like tied into place using the elastics here, that rubber should stop the skin from moving around on the rifle. That's cool. Is there any more of that actually? Let's have a little look around. Oh, there is. Right at the end there as well. Look at that. That's really nice. I like the fact that that's in there. Is it at different points as well? Oh, there's more there too. It's like throughout the whole length of it. There's this that rubber-like material on the inside to stop it moving about. That's cool. I like that. That's a good feature to have. This rifle doesn't currently have a scope on it. So, the scope... Oh, wait, I've put the rifle through the scope hole. That's not what we want. Here we go. We're getting there. This is a toy. YouTube, this is a toy. This is a toy. Oh. How do I get that over? Oh, wait a minute. There we go. There we go. Nice. There we go. Look at that. And then I tighten this up. Ah, so there's two different tightening bits. Look at that. And my gun is now invisible. My toy gun, my toy is now invisible. And then that goes... If I had the scope on, this would cover the scope. So you'll just have to, like, pretend that there's a scope there. Here we go. By the way, I am going to be doing full individual videos about on all of this stuff, okay? I'm going to do all individual videos on all of this stuff. This is just like a quick kind of like look at during an unboxing video. Oh, there we go. How do I get this one on now? Oh, maybe I should have put this on first. Can I put this on over the thing now? Oh, I put this... Oh, no, wait. Maybe I can... Oh, I don't know. Maybe I messed this up. I think I should have put this one on first. That's all right. We'll leave that one off for now. We'll do that in the full video, okay? Oh. There we go. But look at that. Super, super easy. And that's all camoed out. Let's put a few leaves on it just to see. You know, that rubber gripping on it, by the way, is very good. Oh, I'm going to have to put the pin things through. I've got an idea. Let's put a few leaves on it just to see what they look like. So we've got this brownie leaf here. I'm going to kind of put the piece in. What about access to the mag? There's a gap between the two. You can see. I've not got it on quite properly, but there's a gap here which allows you to put a mag in. So that's good. That's cool. I mean, this is supposed to be more pulled down because I've tightened it up in the wrong place. It's a bit faffed up, but you can see there is adequate gappage there for you to put a mag in. But remember this as well. This is supposed to be the universal one. So my muzzle does come out a little bit at the end, but this is supposed to be trying to be more of a universal fit. So, you know, you've got to kind of like allow some tolerances because some rifles are super, super long and other ones aren't so long. Actually, I'll put the thing through here and I'll add a leaf to it. There we go. Boom. So that's there. Oh. Oh. And just like that, I've added some leaves. That is fast. It is easy. That, you know, I mean, that little clippy thing there can support the whole weight of the gun and more. It can easily do more than the weight of the gun. Like you see, I'm literally holding the gun up there with my thumb. That clip is taking like the whole weight of the gun. If I actually let me do it. There you go. It's kind of coming off, but this clip is holding the whole weight of the gun. If that can hold the whole weight of the toy gun, YouTube, the toy. If that can hold the whole weight of the toy on there like that, I feel like there's not really going to be any issue in them kind of like pulling off. So yeah, I'm more than happy to craft this using those clippy bits. Using those, like, because that looks so nice like that. I mean, to be fair, because of the background on it, you probably only need a few leaves dotted down either side like that. And you're going to have so much more. Like, it's going to be camoed up so much more. So that's sick. I like that. Cool. There we go. Oh, that's. Let me put one more. Let me put the other leaf on. I'll put it a little bit further down over here. And it's quite nice, actually, because on the bottom, it's got the crosshatch of the elastic. It's actually really easy to get your finger in to put one of those clippy pinny things to then get your leaves on there. So that's actually really handy. All right, let's try that. All right, my thing is through. Got my leaves. These are my favorite ones, I'd say. Oh, there we go. And just like that, I've got more leaves just there. There you go. Look, right on the top there. I don't know about you, but I feel like that is a really good start to like a camoed up, like fully camoed up rifle. Look at that. That's sick. I mean, you'd want to kind of... They're going to move around a little bit, something like that. Can I show a close-up of the pin? I can show a close-up of the pin. Whether or not it will focus is another question. There you go. So that's the pin that we're using to attach the leaves. And it's super tight. Super, super, super tight. And it's a bit of a harder plastic as well. It's definitely not a soft plastic. It's a hard plastic. It feels quite strong. But yeah, that's the general wrap with a couple leaves on the side. And I think that actually looks legit. That looks really good. I mean, this compared to the bare rifle, this is infinitely better. And it's so easy actually to do as well. That's really cool. I like that. Let's take this off of the toy. Because this is a toy. Remember, everyone. Oh, there's a thing caught on it. There we go. And like that's it normally. So that's gonna stick out more in a bush than this like is. So that's really sick. I'm so happy with that. Genuinely, so happy with that. And the fact that it's got the scope like cover built into it as well. I feel like that shows a bit about like the company itself. Like they know that you're gonna be, they know that you've got a scope on your sniper rifle. So the fact that there's a built-in one. Hopefully it will be, all right, and it will work. Like the scope placements and things like that will lead it to be okay. But the fact that that's in there as a default setting, I think is really good. It saves you having to buy, the scope, because they do a scope specific one, but it saves you having to buy it, which is really nice. So that's cool. I like that. And then yeah, there is a this is for the stock. It's the exact same thing, but this is for the stock. But I think I was supposed to put this on first. And I messed that up. So, yeah, we won't go too long into that. But, yeah, there's the stock one. It's exactly the same. And this is the amber. Yes, this is the amber rifle cover. So, there you go. Look at that. Very, very cool. And, yeah, the material feels really good. Like, it looks super legit. And the stitching looks really legit on it as well, to be fair. Like, here's there you go. You can see that's the material. And you can see it looks super, super thick. Very well done. Let me see if I can make you even more into that. There you go. So that's a proper close-up on the material there for you. It looks really well done. And like, just look at the stitching there as well. Look how much... Oh, no, don't look at my face. Look how much stitching is just on that part. Very cool. Very cool. Well, let's come to about there. Is that okay? Yeah. So that is the general sniper one. And it does look very good for UK woodlands. I mean, like I said, it does remind me a little bit of the like the cheapo Chinese like ghillie suits that you can get. And I do really well with those in the UK environment. So the fact that this is kind of on a similar like level to that, I feel like this is going to perform really well, which is nice. So he can go down there. Then this is the multicam. This is the multicam for the SRS. And we went for the multicam because we wanted to have a difference to be able to see the difference between the two. And you can already see that there is a huge difference between this and the amber. It does look nice though. It does look good. I feel like I may put a dash of spray on it after I've seen it like in the field to see how it like works. Let's have a little look. Now there isn't at the end bit there, like on the other one, there isn't that rubber grippy bit at the end of the barrel. Yeah, there's no rubber gripping on the inside of that one there. But I guess because that's supposed to be a universal fit, then it doesn't really need it as much. But look, there is here. There is rubber gripping there. So this still does have rubber gripping, just not at all the same points. Not at the end of it. It does have it where the barrel would meet the upper receiver. And there is also some more rubber gripping down here as well. So that's cool. Right, let's put it on. Again, this is a toy. Oh my god, everything's falling everywhere. How do I put this? Do I have to... Okay, so I enter it in from the stock area. So let's go for that. But I have got my scope on. Do I need to take the scope off? I think the scope has to come off. Oh. God, my days. Let me just quickly take the scope off. I use scissors for like everything. Like, scissors are every tool in my book. There we go. It is a Novritsch scope I've got on my on this SRS as well. Keep it in the family, eh? Oh, my days. There we go. Cool. Right, so scope is off. My SRS is a little bit different from the usual ones as well. You've probably seen them before, but I've got this. I 3D printed and designed my own custom outer barrel / like integrated suppressor type thing. And it's really nice. It saves a lot of weight as well, which is super handy. But it's still just as accurate and powerful as if it had the stock one in. So that is going on quite nicely. Just sliding that on over the top. Do I need to open up this webbing at all a little bit? Oh! Oh. Ah, there's some Velcro pads over there which I can open up and pull. That's cool. Right, and what are we caught on here? Ah, we're caught on the handguard and Picatinny rail. Of course we are. Of course we are. No, I don't know who does the strongest ghillie material on the market. If anybody knows, could you put it in chat for me, please? Here we go. It's getting there slowly. Very, very slowly. It's just because it's getting caught on some angly bits. It's a bit tricky to pull down. Luckily, though, this material is actually quite strong. So, it's actually, like, I feel like I can pull it against the, against this, and it's not really getting caught or anything, or it's not ripping or getting damaged. So it does feel like it is quite strong. You know, I feel like there's actually a good chance this could be the strongest ghillie material on the market. I don't know, though. It does feel quite strong. Hello, Martin. Welcome to stream. God, it's tricky. It is really tricky to get it on over the Picatinny rail. I'm not... Oh. Oh, I feel like we're almost there, though. The Picatinny rail of this toy, that is... You've seen stronger on Wish. Potentially, yeah. Oh, we're getting there. It's the Picatinny rail part. It's the frustration. It's it's just like getting caught on the corner. These leaves are nice, though. Oh, some leaves have been actually caught in the sewing of other leaf layers, which is a little bit of a pain. But it's not the worst thing that I can think of. Oh, we're getting there. Oh, the end of the barrel is right there. Okay, is that enough? Is that sufficient? Where's the... Can I pull that over the grip now? Potentially. Oh. Does this... Oh, this is Velcroed as well. That makes my life easier. A little bit. Kind of. Oh. Oh, I'm going to need to have like a break after this, you know? Oh, we're getting there. We're almost there. Oh. It just looks like there's a tree on my lap. Which is good. That's precisely what we would like it to look like. Or we want it to look like. Oh, my days. Come on now. There we go. Freedom! It's almost there. 1, 2 more. 2, 3. There we go. Okay, so. That can now move down a bit more. My bolt... doesn't want to be at that point. My bolt wants to come through this hole here. Or my bolt handle even. Oh, now I need to put it down through here again anymore. Oh! Come on now. Okay, I feel like I've got a technique for it now. I feel like I've got a bit of a technique going. So everyone, how was your day? How are you doing today? Oh, okay, the bolt handle is now in the bolt hole. Let's just leave it there because I'm gonna have to take this off, and then when I record the video showing it, I'm gonna have to put it back on. So for now, we're just gonna leave it here because this is on enough. I think it's on this toy enough, and that's cool. You know, the bolt, this gap here would be back here because that's where this goes here. Yeah, that's cool. That looks nice though. That looks really nice. I'm happy that I did do the hydro dip, so my handle is ghillied in, or it matches it really nicely, doesn't it? Yeah, both sides. My handle matches this wrap really nicely, which is perfect. And again, it will be super easy to add in leaves to this using the little clippy bits here. Oh, using these little clippy bits, perfect, absolutely perfect. But that looks nice. What do you guys think of that? Like, I feel like this here, like it's not like a zigzag design. Like if you're looking at with the leaf placement, it's essentially you've got a run of leaves down the middle, a run of leaves here, and a run of leaves here. So that is quite like what would you say? It's not like a random zigzag like design pattern, which would make it look a little bit more natural, I would guess. However, when you are putting like the leaves and stuff on it as well, like if you're getting your leaves added to it, that's going to break up the shape of it a bit more, which I think would be good. Is the bolting kind of noisy against the leaves? No, so when this is in the right place, there's just a full hole there, and the bolt actually doesn't touch any of the leaves at all. So it would be, if your hand is here rubbing against it, or at the top here, then that's when you would kind of like have that. But if you don't, if that's in the right place, then you wouldn't experience that, I don't think. Hey, Grave, welcome. Good to see you, dude. Hey, Shoe, could you make me a mod bro? Potentially, dude. Yeah, just drop me a DM, and I'll see what I can do. But yeah, all in all, I feel like that looks really nice. It's good as well, the elastic on the back. I mean, can I even... Look at that. I can seal it on the rifle, even though it's not in the right place with that pad there. So that's actually really nice. I like the fact that it's got that Velcro. That's super handy. That's cool. Oh, but yeah, that is quite nice. And it covers up the gun and everything. The toy covers up the toy all the way through. And yeah, I don't know which one I prefer. I'd have to see them in the field, to be fair. I think when I do get a chance to, this one will stay on this one here. And then the other wrap will stay on the SSG10, and hopefully that'll all be nice and camouflaged up together. The SSG96, I'm not going to put any of these camos on, just because, I mean, I've got my Hyper Beast skin on there, so that's supposed to be loud. That's supposed to be like a, oi, look at this gun, look at me, look at me. That's what that sniper rifle's for. So these ones are designed to be super sneaky and stealthy. The SSG96 is the one that I'm going to use for like, just like having fun with it, really, and getting out there. Jesse, hello Airsoft friends, and welcome to this live stream today. So this bit here, this is where you would attach your scope, and this hole here is where the bolt would go into. So when you cock it, you're not like rubbing on any of the gap or anything like that. But yeah, like I like it. I feel like it looks good. And again, like if you've got the gun just stock, if you've got the toy just stock, then this is definitely going to be much better. So I think that's good. Yeah, I think that's good. I am the camo now. Is that close enough? Let's zoom in on the teeth. Leave my teeth alone. Oh, they're so sore at the minute. Like, they're so sore. Oh, my days. So, yeah, that is the wrap for the SRS. Very cool, if you ask me. Very, very cool. So, yeah, we're going to be, like I said, I'm going to be doing full videos on each of these bits of kit in the very near future. I've got a lot of videos to do now, which is a bit of a pain, but we will get there anyway. We will get there. So that's the multicam. Actually, let's do a quick side-by-side comparison. I'll hold up the amber and the multicam, and then you can see for yourselves which one you feel like you prefer. There you go. So this is the amber, and this is the multicam. Which do you guys prefer? Let us know in the comments. I feel like if you're not going to put leaves on, then this is probably the better option. However, if you want to put leaves on to customize it, then this is probably the better option. Because this is more of a generic kind of leafy kind of color, I imagine. But the amber is a bit more of a, you know, all-in-one solution. So, yeah, you potentially wouldn't need to get any leaves for the amber, although it would just make it look better. And then the multicam probably would need decent leafage. in order to make it look make it more legit. So yeah, let's see what you're saying. It's quite mixed, actually. I think potentially a couple more people voting for amber over the multicam. Multicam, if adding leaves. Amber fits your AliExpress leaf suit better. Yeah, no, it fits my one as well. It fits my one better too, for sure. Amber for your neck of the woods, fair. Yeah, see, I feel like amber is potentially... see, part of me wants to run these without any leaves on, but I also want to craft them a lot, because I feel like it's important to know, you know, what they look like stock. But I guess what I'll do is when I do the videos of them, I'll do I'll show it off. I'll put it on the rifle just like naked, and then I'll put it like in environments and things like that so you can see what it looks like, and then I'll craft it and do it again, and then I'll show you the before and after video so you can decide from yourselves if you think that it looks better or not. But yeah, that's the two. So you got amber, multicam. Either way, I think they look both very cool, and I'm gonna have fun crafting them up. Lots of fun crafting them up. Sadly, I don't have the Mark 23 one in here. Next up though is the Boonie. So I can swap my hat for this one, which is going to be very good. Oh, if you put the leaves on the barrel, will it swivel in front of the scope? Yeah, so the leaves do move. However, for me, I would probably put these ones on top of the handguard, on top of the barrel, because they're lower profile and there's less chance that they're going to get in the way. But also, I need to be aware of I have a scope cam, so I'm going to need to work out what my mounting method for that's going to be. I imagine probably cutting a hole where the camera would mount and then just putting it on the top, and then using my my camo like this here. Oh my days. Here we go. So that's my 3D printed scope cam protector jobbo that I hydro dipped to camouflage it up. So I imagine I would cut a hole out of here where I would decide to mount it, and then this would then go on the top. And then, you know, if I have a couple of leaves either side of that, then that's probably going to be camoed in quite nicely. Look at that. That's actually really cool. Yeah, that's sick. That works nicely. So what about the amber? Is the amber around there? Is it too far? Did I put... Oh, no, it's here. Is that... No, that's not the amber. Where is the amber? Did I drop it on the floor? I did put it on the floor. Where is it? Oh, it's here. I found it. There we go. And then, so this would be the amber, and that would be the case on the amber. So again, like, it doesn't blend perfectly. It probably naturally blends more better with the multicam, but with a couple of leaves around the outside. And to be fair, what I could do is also drill a couple of holes in the case, and then poke these through, those little pleggy bits, and then I can stick the leaves directly to the camera itself, which would be cool. And that would help camo it up as well. But yeah, that looks quite nicely. I mean, if you can see that when you're out in the field, you deserve to shoot me. So I wouldn't be too happy. I wouldn't be too upset, sorry, if I did get caught out. Oh, so here is the Boonie. Which is the front and which is the back? Or can I wear it any way round? I don't know which is maybe that. That's where the rim kind of connects. Let's put it. Oh yeah, that's where the rim and that's where the elastic thing is. So there is the Boonie, and that actually feels quite comfortable. Again, this is multicam. If I'm correct, yeah, this is a multicam Boonie. And yeah, that's quite comfortable. I do need to work out how I'm going to mount my GoPro to this. I think that I'm going to put one of my, you know, I have those, the bump cap insert. I'm going to buy a couple of those. I'm going to mount one inside this. And then I'm going to, like, just use that so my head doesn't get hurt. But just as an out-of-the-box solution, I feel like that looks quite cool. And again, you can put leaves on it. So you can put those. Where's my leaves? Let's take the leaves. We'll put some leaves on this just to see how it is. Here we go. Not loads of leaves, just a few. Just a few. So if that's the front. Oh, that's quite cool. So you look inside it there. You've got venting on the top, but the sides are all solid. So you'd think that you couldn't put leaves on the sides. However, if you come to the side bit here, there's flaps of that vented material. So you can still attach the leaves and whatnot into it. So that is actually really cool. Not too shabby at all. Let's grab this. So these are the really nice ones that I like. These are like the greeny yellowy ones. Let's put some of those on here just to see what they look like. That's one there. I like the fact that these leaves are so easy to put on. Like, I've not crafted a proper ghillie suit before, but I imagine that it takes quite a while to, you know, to learn the tricks of the trade. It'll probably cost a decent amount of money to, you know, because even when you're upgrading a rifle, even if it doesn't cost a lot for the parts to upgrade it, often if you don't know what you're doing, that's where you make mistakes, and then you end up putting a lot of money, you know, on the floor of the gun rather than into the gun itself, which is always a bit of a faff. I'll put one up here as well. The cool thing you've got with this, with the Boonie as well, is if I just put this in here, there is elastic strapping as well for natural vegetation. So if you want to grab some leaves or some things like that, then you see that little ring there, then yeah, you can put that in there if you want to, which is cool. And there we go. There is some leaves on this. Probably, you know, not expertly placed leaves on this, I must say. But I feel like they are leaves nonetheless. And potentially, you know, they are going to make me more hid. Like, if I was like here, my head shape is definitely taken out more than the leaf idea. So that's really good. I like that. Any strap-ons? Yeah, these are, well, they're clip-in. They're little clip-in little ones like that. Look at that. Boom. If I get my head away, you just clip them on like that. And that's them in there. So that's really cool. I like that. I wonder if I can put, because this is quite solidly on my head. Let me see if I can pull it off my head using a leaf. I can. Look at that. I feel like that's I feel like that shows that these are on there quite strong. And look, even if I go into there, you can see the leaf isn't even near the end of the clip. You can see that, yeah? There's so much more of that for it to pull on. That's mad. There's a lot of strength in there as well. That's cool. You could use the elastic strap for attaching your GoPro. Yeah, but then it'll be all wobbly and stuff. What I would rather do is put my bump cap insert in there, and then have a little slit in here for my mount to go through, and then stick it to the insert. That was what my best guess would be for it. There's also, look, an elastic strap on the back. So if I wanted to make it fit my head more, I pull that, and now it's super tight. That's cool. Yeah, I like that. I've not really been much of a Boonie person before, but I quite like this. It's definitely much better than the cap that I wear, because this is what I currently wear when I play. So between this being in a bush and this being in a bush, you know which one, it's easy to see which one is better. So that's cool. I'm going to have lots of fun camoing this stuff up. I think that's going to be a proper good time. And that looks cool, doesn't it? I like the fact that there's that they don't like stay. If I put it like this, I like the fact that they do move around and there's natural movement in them and stuff like that. Because say, you know, if I'm in a position and the wind is blowing and the leaves are going to be like blowing in the wind, if they were just like stuck in one position and everything else is moving around me and these aren't moving, then that's going to be, it's going to look suspicious to players. So that is cool. But look at that. I like that. I feel like I might be a Boonie player. I might not even bother about wearing the putting a bump cap inside this, to be fair, because this is comfy as is. The venting on the top is going to allow my head to keep cool in the hot summer days, so that's nice. And yeah, it's got a really good like overall head hiding shape to it, so that's sick. I like that. Yeah, that's really cool. Good stuff. Right, let me just quickly. I'm going to refresh the thing, and then we're going to move on and go to something else. Oh. Right, so that's the Boonie, and like I said, everything here I'm going to be doing a full video on. Like, I'm going to do like a proper like unboxing for it to show you what it is, show you the features. Look on the top here as well. There's two more actual straps on there for natural vegetation, which is cool, very handy to see. So yeah, that's good. I never feel pain through Boonie too. Go Boonies. All right, I'll give the Boonie a go without anything else in it. It's quite comfortable, to be fair. It's not. I like it. I like it. I just need to sort out my eye pro and stuff, and then we'll be all good. So yeah. So that's that there. Where shall I'll put that over there, and then we'll get to that later again. Next up though is the 3D leaf shoulder piece multicam. So this is more of like a big old wearable. How much space have I got on my chair? I've got space. Oh. So this is everything else I had was everything else I've had is multicam so far, apart from the rifle wrap, the universal one, which was in amber, and this is, so this goes on your arms and over your shoulders and down your back, but the front is open. So if I put this on, just like so, and then I'll put the clippy bits on as well, so I can adjust it on the front if I want to. There we go. Look at that. Ah, so I've got this little bit here. This tightens it against my wrist, which is handy. It is a cape. I'm now a superhero. And this little bit here actually comes up over my wrist a little bit. So I find that really good, because when I've got my gloves on, I often find that my my current kind of camo like kind of comes down, and then my little wristy bit here is open. But the fact that that's got a little open bit up there is cool. I would have liked there to have been a like a thumb strap to hold it up. I know the ghillie suit version of this does have it, but yeah, you can't have everything though. That's like a cool ghillie suit feature. I guess this isn't supposed to be like that, but you've got, if I turn around, that, to be fair, that looks pretty sick on its own, just like that, doesn't it? Like if I was on the floor or something, I feel like that looks really nice. Have I got any other little bits there? I do not. These hanging down, I need to sort these out. Maybe I can like just cut these to make them shorter, and then that would be good. But yeah, that looks really, that looks alright, doesn't it? Look at that. That's cool. I mean, when I play, I don't have any chest rigs. Because I generally just run my SRS, and I only take the one mag with me, because I use my SRS M4 mag adapter, so I don't actually have to carry anything else on me. So the fact that I can be like this is good. And to be fair, if I'm in like a high position, I'm generally on my belly anyway, like a sneaky salamander. So people, like, the fact that this is open, it doesn't matter. And I'm always also going to like wear green or something anyway too, so that's all good. Let me put the Boonie on actually too, and see how these work together. So that's the way that needs to be. Is that right? Yeah, there we go. There we go. So I'd say definitely I'm still like human shaped. So I can't just, be, trudging around, walking around and being like, oh, blah, 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 blah. Then like people are still going to be able to, if I'm just stood here like this, then they'll probably be able to make out the fact that I'm like human shaped. But if I'm like this, in a hide position, like trying to shoot at someone, this is a nice, way to take my silhouette out, If I just I'll grab my AAP because it's little. Oh, here we go. Again, this is another one of my toys. So if I'm like this, like that, again, my kind of like shoulder shape is taken out. So I'm okay. I'm sneaky. I'm safe. Oh. That's cool though. Like in terms of like, if you just wanted to have some camouflage stuff and like run a regular kit, I feel like this is a good option, to be fair. Like again, on the back, that is nice. I mean, all the leaves are standing up as well. They weren't joking about that. I remember on the videos they said about how they've stitched it in a way to make sure the leaves are up in the air, and they are genuinely like all. If I just spin my arm around, you can see they're all really sticking out a ton, aren't they? Like this, I mean, there's a run of leaves there, which you can kind of like see. So there's not, but they're all stood upright. Look, ready? Boom. They're not flat or anything like that. And the same with on the back. If I kind of like spin around a little bit slowly, you can definitely see that they're all sticking up, can't they? I mean, look at that. That looks sick. Where have I gone? Oh my God. Where have I gone? Oh, somebody put me on a milk carton quick. But that's cool. And it does like kind of come around the side of you a little bit as well, which is nice. So yeah, I like that. That is cool. Put some high leaves on your shoulders and the tops and tuck them into your profile. That's cool. Yeah, I could put some of those, like the bigger leaves here. Like I could put them up here like that next to my ears. And then that's going to help it be more blend in together. That's cool. I like that. Use the elastic band between your fingers. I could do that. Yeah, like when I put my gloves on, I can then hold it like that. That's cool. Good thinking. Philip. No, not Philip. Who was that? Gabriella or Gabriel? Yeah, Gabrielle or Gabby. Either Gabe, Gabby. let me know which one, and you know, congratulate. Thank you very much. That's a cool little hint. That, yeah, look, boom, both sides. I can do that. That's good. Although I do crawl around, and you can see that that is now right in my wrist, so that's probably going to get painful at some point. So I feel like it may be better to like try and like get that to the elasticity that I want, and then just tying it off. That may be good. But yeah, like that's neat. I like that. That's cool. Look how 3D leafy I am, man. I just want to say, if I'm going to be playing Airsoft against you soon, you're fucked. You ain't gonna be seeing anything, laddos. No, you are not. No, you are not. Oh, that's good. Isn't that cool? Look at that. Boom. God, I feel sorry for all of you. If you see the shit that I play at, like with, let me get a clip up. Because you'll understand where I'm coming from. If I show you a clip of the quality of ghillie that I currently use, you're gonna be absolutely like you don't even know. You don't know what Novritsch has done. Novritsch has just signed all of your death warrants from me because I am so damn sneaky. Okay. Maybe this one? Alright, I'll get this. Oh no, wait. Caves part 2. Seriously, guys, like you are screwed. So very screwed. SSG96 gameplay. I think this is one. Yeah, let's go view on YouTube. Let me move this to here. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Boom. Wait 1 sec. F11 and then that. There we go. Look at that handsome devil. Oh yeah, so this is the kind of quality. Oh, you can't really see it. I'm too zoomed in. There, this is my like naffy Chinese ghillie suit that I run with. But look at my head. Oh, send it, Shoe. Wait, what? Look at that. Look at that right there. Yeah? I've got a big old black hood like chilling out. I'm still going to be wearing this kind of stuff. And I've got that big old hat there. And I've got a sniper rifle, which is all like big old bluey and things like that. Now look at me, motherfuckers. Yeah. Now look at me. Oh, you want to, but you can't. Look at that. It's such a big difference, isn't it? Seriously. Oh, my days. Come at me, bros. Come at me. You ain't going to be seeing nothing. You're gonna be getting dead from everywhere, and you ain't going to be able to do nothing about it. Look at that. Boom. Oh, what else? Have I got my iPro down there? Let me see if I've got my Pro down here as well. I think I do. Oh, let me move that out the way. Let me move that out. I've got too many toys. Is it in there? It is there. Actually, I can show this off as well. This was the Viper hood I've bought from before, so I can have a quick look at that to compare it to this and to see if it's any good. Oh, I found gloves. Oh, I found Face Pro. Where's my bloody? Oh, there's the iPro. There we go. Cool. So what I usually do is my iPro comes on like this. So that goes on. And then my Face Pro comes on like this. Like that. But now I'm going to Boonie myself up instead. I can't see what I look like. Do I look? Oh! Well, I need to... This needs to be a lot tighter, of course. But look at that. That's quite hidden now. I'll probably put some leaves on this as well. I think I'll put some... Oh, this smells really bad. Oh, it smells so bad. But I feel like, yeah, I'm gonna put some leaves on this. I don't want to put too many leaves on the front bit, though, because it could be naff. But could I actually just... while we're here, I mean, I could potentially... I don't really want to do anything to my eye visions areas. I need some leaves. Give me your leaves. Box. Alright, I've got this here. I've got 2 more leaves out. I feel like I'm just going through these leaves like a madman. But if I've got this Face Pro bit here, can I just put my Peggy bit through this? No, they're not big enough. There must be one that's big enough. Hey, I did it. And I'll try one on the other side as well. Oh my god, it's so hard to push it in the hole. Look at that. Boom. I'll put one on the other side as well and see what it looks like. Because this is the future. Oh, there we go. Boom. So that's that there. Oh. There we go. I need to tighten this up. But look. Boom. Look how hidden I am. Where's the... I threw the hat away. Where's my boonie? There it is. Here we go. Look at that, boys. Yes. Oh, I am so hidden now. I am so... This smells really bad. But yeah, my iPro, I'm not too worried about because you're not going to see too much of it anyway with the boonie and stuff on. But with that on, look at that. A few leaves on the face masky bit and I am set, boys. Look at that. That's well good. Yeah, I'll put green leaves on as well. I just put the brown ones on because they're the first ones I could grab. But I'm happy with that. That's cool. I may need to make the holes in some of the holes in this a bit larger, but I can do that with a drill. It's generally just the paint that's a bit too thick. And also you can kind of move these around a little bit too if you pull them the right way. But that's still good. I like it. I like it. I'm gonna leave those on there because I'm gonna have to pull those off later. But that's sick. I like that. Cool. So what are we thinking? I'm thinking Boonie and this thing is good. This with some more leaves on it, I think will be a good shout. But again, I want to just craft it now, but I won't. I'll be patient. I can craft this now. Can I craft this now? This is the other, I bought this Viper hood quite a while ago, because it was 30 quid on Amazon, I think, and I bought it from Russia. But look at the lack of leaves on there. Look at the difference. Like, that's what this is. And then this is what this is. I mean, there is no difference in there. What are you saying it's Dayton? Are you saying it's me? What? Is House Gamers in chat? Sup, Dayton, if you're in chat. How's it going? Reply to me. I DM'd you. But look, that's the difference. So that is like a £35 one, £40 one, something like that. And then this is what this is. Like, it's so much better. Your neck needs cover too. Yeah, my plan is to put the big leaves right on the edge here. And then that will help to kind of like cover this bit area up as well. But the top that I wear, it has like a little bit of a thing that comes up here. Just like that. So that will help as well. But yeah, I'm going to put big leaves on the edge bit here when I do come to crafting it. Which I may do tomorrow. Because now, I did have a video I was going to put live today. But then I did the stream instead. So yeah, that's cool. But yeah, look at that. Isn't that sick? This is a pile of crap now. Although I may try and craft this up. But at the same time, I'd rather just use, you know, leaves. That and this stuff, you know, why bother with that? It's cool that it's got the Viper hood and it goes down like this. But at the same time, this is all quite good. Oh, that's why. Oh, okay. Yeah. I am now Dayton. God, this really does smell bad. I'm going to have to wash this. But that's cool. I like that. The only thing that could get annoying with it is that if that rotates here, then I'm going to have to, like, kind of move it out the way so I can actually look down my scope. But yeah, apart from that, that looks all cool. I like that. Actually, I've got a StayFreshShoe. It's on the website, but I've got a StayFreshShoe, like, neck warmery type thing, which I can then pull up, and then it's a face mask. So I'm going to wear that on my neck, so that'll actually camo that up nicely, because that's in camouflage as well. So that's cool. But yeah, sick. Craft it and have it as a draw prize. Potentially, yeah, that's a good shout. I'll see how many leaves I've got left, because I've got, what, 2 gun wraps to do, the Boonie, and this, and then we'll see where we're at. But, yeah, cool. There we go. Nice. Right, so, with that being said, I feel like we've covered this sufficiently. I feel like we've covered the Boonie sufficiently. It's now time to get the SSX303 out. Oh, how about that? Isn't that exciting? Oh, you know, to complete the camouflage look, you really need to have an SSX303. From what I hear anyway. So let's just get to it. Let's open that out. I did have... Where is that sniper scope? I don't know where it is. I've got this one for now. I'll just put that on it, I guess, just so we can see what it looks like with the scope on. But yeah, I'll leave those there. That's fine. So yeah, there is as well. I know somebody mentioned earlier. I do have a bag of screws, replacement screws, to replace on there. I'm not going to do that now. I'm going to do that a bit later on. But I do. One of them seems to be loose. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then there's like a tubey thing in there. Is there supposed to be any other ones? Because I don't want to lose any screws. Is there anything under there? No, that's a hole. No. So I've got 5 and a tubey thing. So hopefully that's all of them. We can put that over there as well. Put that with the rest of the fire hazards. Oh. SSX303 versus your SR15. All right, Ben Jackson, let's go. There we have it. Look at that. SSX303, another toy YouTube. It's a toy YouTube. Trust me, it's a toy. So just now we got that out of the way. There we go. And inside here we have the carbine itself, a gas mag, an Allen key, and also the manual. And it says it was designed by passionate airsoft players in Vienna, Austria. So let me get my little scissors out, my trusty scissors. Cut there, cut there. Oh, Novritsch. It is a toy. And I suppose I'll flip it open. This is literally the first time I've opened this box. It's camouflaged in the foam. Alright, there's the user manual. And look at that. There it is. Ooh, there we go. It looks cool. It looks cool. Right, let's get this thing out. It's a toy. YouTube, it's a toy. Oh, it's heavier than I thought it would be. It is a ton heavier than I thought it would be. Isn't that mad? Yeah. Oh, I mean, the trigger feels fine. It's definitely very SSX3 trigger-like, which makes complete sense. I can still catch the before it goes, although that'll take a bit of practice. With the TM Mark 23, it's much more of a 2-stage. I feel like, so it's much more of a you pull it and then you can hold it right on the cusp, and then you can let the BB fly. Whereas this is more of a pull. More of a pull like that. Perfect. There you go. So looking in the side there, you can see that's where your hop up adjustment is. The little turny screw bit. Oh, stop looking at my face, camera. Look at this. There you go. So that's your hop up in there. Your little screwy bit, which is nice. We've got our magazine here. Standard magazine that came with it. It's weird holding a Mark 23 and not being able to like put my thumb up and cock it, because I always really like to cock it. The stock mount is all one piece and looks pretty strong, to be fair. It does look pretty strong, to be fair. I mean, you've got the stock, like the buffer tube, I believe, like, I think, is it screwed onto that bit there? I may have to have a little look into that. Let's pull the stock off, which, by the way, this looks really nice. I quite like that. It's a flippy downy one, it looks like, yeah. Ah, there's a pin here. Oh, that pin was pushed out a little bit, but if I put it out all the way, there we go, yeah. So the stock flips down. There's a little pin that comes out that holds that in place. So if I put that back in there, then that holds it in place there. Just like that, which is cool. Nicey, nicey. Let's have a little look. Actually, I could use that light there, which will probably be easier. I think the buffer tube is just attached to the, because you got this block here, which is held in by these screws and these screws here, and that screw on the top. So this block, I think the buffer tube is just straight attached to it. Is my phone around anywhere? Because I can use the light on the phone to look into the tube some more. I can't, no. Well, oh no, there's no screw. There's no screw in the tube. So the tube is just connected to this piece, it seems like. There's a QD point here, which is nice to see. Is there any more QD points on there? Not that I can see. You've got M-lock on the bottom, M-lock on the sides. Both sides there, you've got M-lock, which is really nice. I'm just going to pop the stock back on so I can feel how comfortable that is. It's genuinely a lot heavier than I thought it was going to be. Stop pulling on it, dear. You'll only break it. That's fine. It'll be fine, I'm sure. And if anything, they can just, if it did break, they can watch the video and I'll be like, this is what happened. I feel like it definitely needs a silencer, you know? Like, it definitely needs to have a silencer in there to run with it. Let's have a little look down into the barrel. Yeah, it looks nice. It looks clean. I'm genuinely surprised. Like, the CNCing on this is absolutely beautiful. It's really lovely. Look at that. If it doesn't, look how clean that is. I saw some people complaining about the edges being like sharp and unfinished, but that looks so nice. Genuinely, really does look so nice, man. Oh. And if it didn't, you know I would tell you. I'd 100% tell you if I didn't think that that was the case. But that genuinely looks really, really nice. Oh. I don't think there's going to be any gas in there. No, there's not. Oh, that is so cool. Yeah. It's genuinely it's so much heavier than I thought it would be, because you can't, because it's like, you know, people look at this and people go, oh, it's an SSX303 carbine kit, it's a Mark 23 carbine kit. It feels like a proper, it feels like something proper, you know. It feels proper strong. This is a little bit, I feel like I'm gonna have to get used to that, because the way I like to run my guns is, or my toys, the way I like to run my toys is very much like a C grip like this, and the edges on the bottom, they're quite flat. So that's a little bit I'll have to get used to. Although putting an angle foregrip on the bottom, I think I do have, I run the M-Lock, I've got one on my, I may have a spare one actually. I'll have to look into my grips and see what I've got, but again, I'll do that in like a full video. I'll figure out what attachments I'd like to use on it, and I'll put them on there. It 100% needs a suppressor. Like, I feel like it's, you can't run, even if it's in a carbine kit, I feel like it's just against, like, Jesus to run it without a suppressor. You know, you should have a suppressor on there. Let me put the Novritsch scope on, just to see. I'm just gonna kind of like eyeball it and just guess where it may fit, like that. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. C grip, you may need a grip. Yeah, I think I might do. But to be fair, with the scope on, I can't, there's no way for me to do it apart from like here anyway. And if I was to run it like that, I still need the camera. Although the camera would go up here. So I feel like potentially I could run it like this, and then the suppressor in the end would probably like move my finger out because of the scope. Although I could probably take the scope extender off. So yeah, I know what you mean, Tyler, when you say that it looks like the front is missing something. I feel like it definitely needs a suppressor on there. Do I have any suppressors to hand? I do have a suppressor to hand. The AAP suppressor. Let me just take that off quick. And put that on. Because this does have a standard 14mm counterclockwise thread. So any standard suppressor will fit on this. It's not like the SSX303 or the Mark 23, which is the 16mm clockwise thread. It's the 14mm counterclockwise. So that's with that suppressor on there. And that doesn't look too bad. I feel like it needs a fat boy suppressor though. I feel like it definitely needs a fat boy suppressor. That is nice though. It's so much heavier than I thought it was going to be. Seriously, it's so much heavier than I thought it was going to be. But the machining quality of that, and the paint as well, like the overall finish, it's absolutely lovely. Like, it really, really is. It is really, really lovely. Like, I've got to give that to them. But yeah, 1-inch scope riser to keepability for your favourite grip. I don't want to do that. I want to try and keep the scope as low as possible, as close to the rail as possible, just because the higher the scope is, the easier it is for you to miss shots, because if there's like branches and stuff in the way, it's yeah, you ideally want to have the scope as close to the barrel as you can do. And like, this is comfortable for me. I feel like I can definitely use it in this method, and I'd probably just go like this instead. Like, this is already like where my hand's naturally going. I mean, if I wanted to like secure the C grip, I could go like that. But to be fair, if I'm going to be in a position, I'll probably use it more like this, which would be fine. Actually, let me get the scope out that I plan to use with this, because that makes more sense. It's kind of like the Novritsch dot scope. but it's also different to it. So here we go. So that goes on to there. It is in one of these drawers, I believe. Oh my days, there's so much stuff I'm standing on. Is it in here? Yes. No. That's a different scope. Is it in here? Yes. Okay. Oh. So I do want to get my hands on the like the Novritsch 1-4 scope, or like the 1-5, whichever one that is, like the other scope that they have. This is a Nuprol scope that I have, which does the business. It's like £100. It's 1.25 times to 5, I believe, and it's absolutely beautiful. It does look very similar to the Novritsch one that you can get on the Novritsch website, but it is different. Something like that. There we go. It's cool that there's a cutout in the top Picatinny rail as well for you to use like TDCs or something if you want to. People were saying it looks ugly. You think it's the complete opposite. It's so minimal. I feel like it looks really nice, and that's with the with this scope on. And I know what you're saying. You're probably going to say that this is the wrong way around, but this is the way that I've got it set up for a specific reason. So, yeah. I mean, this is that's really nice. I mean, I need to mount this further back, so I need to. Now I'm going to run this on this rifle. I'll flip the scope around again to give me that extra distance on the rear. But that looks nice. They did it. It needs to have the fat boy suppressor on the end. So I'll see if I can get my hands on the Novritsch suppressor. But that is yeah, it definitely needs the fat boy. Well, if it doesn't look like anything real still, then it may be allowed in Canada. Well, potentially, Dom, yeah. Potentially so. The thing is, though, I'm going to, like, if it's tricky, that, because, you know, you could say, like, you know, if you're just going to copy, like, a sci-fi gun, like a film or a TV show or something, they still may have made something that looks like a real gun. And, you know, I don't know where you can draw the line. Because if I said to you, like, this, it's not a real gun, I feel like they would go, it looks like one. Because this is just a toy. This is definitely just a toy. I feel like they would still be like, nah, you're not allowed that. It's all black. It looks like it's a tactical unit. So, but this feels and looks really nice, to be fair. The C grip is a little bit different because of the squared base of that there. So I'm not too huge a fan of the square base, but I've got a few grips I could try out on there. And but this does feel nice. There is a hollow sound coming from this part here, so I feel like I definitely want to try and fix that, maybe with some foam or something. I do have that upholstery foam in the back there, so I feel like I'll probably take this part off here, because I do need to take the screws out anyway to replace them with the ones that they sent across. But yeah, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I may have lost 2 screws in the process. I'll get in. Oh no. Okay, well that's why. The black bag with the screws in did split. And I may have lost 2 screws in transit. So I'm going to talk to the Nov guys and see what they say about that. But I did find one of them loose in there, and there is 7 screws in total on the rift. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I expect 2 screws may have gone, you know, walkabout. But yeah, like this scope is very similar to the one that they offer on the Novritsch website. So, but it would be really good to try and see if I can get my hands on that one, just to get, like, you know, run everything as they would plan to sell it. But this does look really nice. I don't know if you can. You probably can't see through that. Oh no, you can see. Hey, look. Hey everybody, how are you doing? You enjoying the stream? You enjoying the stream, everyone? But yeah, no, that's cool. I like that. That is really good. Like there, a little bit of practice and I'll get used to that for sure. For sure. Oh yeah, while I'm here, can I? Yeah, I'm going to put one of these in it as well, because I always want to have an Allen key with me. So this is something that I make, by the way. If you run a Mark 23, then you're definitely going to want one of these. And essentially what this is a little Allen key tool that you then screw into the hole there where your lamb unit would go. Once I get it in there, there we go. Just like that. Boom. So then if you ever want to adjust your TDC, like if you've got, like probably not on this one, but if you've got like a Hadrian Designs TDC unit on there or something like that, like I do have on my, there you go, on my Mark 23, all you do is unscrew. I've put this one on the other way around just because I wanted to test out to see if it works there quite nicely, and it actually works in there really nicely. You unscrew it, and then boom, you can do your hop adjustments just like that, nice and easy, just like that. And then once you're done, take your Allen key little tool, and then you screw it back into your little bit there, and then boom, you've always got an Allen key hop adjustment tool on you, which is all super handy. The other thing I've got in my magazines here, which you may have seen, is an upgrade follower. And depending on your magazine, this will give you an extra 3 to 6 BBs per magazine, which is insane. So if you're interested on any of those things, if you go to projectairsoft.co.uk, actually check out on the homepage. If you scroll down a little bit, I do a bundle of magazine loader, the followers, and also the screws. So if you do want to get this stuff, projectairsoft.co.uk, and you can pick it up in a bundle. But this thing, super handy, and I only charge £5 for these. So yeah, very good stuff. But anyway, that aside, I'm gonna leave that on there because you never know when you need an Allen key. They're always handy to have. Oh, but this, I must say, feels super nice. Like genuinely, the finish is lovely. There's no sharp corners, no sharp edges. Everything is like well within tolerance, I would say, and it looks absolutely lovely. It's a shame I don't have the like the SSX rifle cover, but the general one, where is that? There we go. Oh, I wonder if this is the right length. It's actually it's too long, I think. It's a bit too long for the suppressor that I have on there. But let's just put this on and see if it actually does do the business. Because that would be cool. Go on, yeah, you get on there. You know you want to. Yeah, you know you want to. Cheeky little camouflage wrap. Cheeky little thing. Go on. Oh, it's the same again. It's getting caught on the top. Getting caught on the top part. Ugh. 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 There we go. Okay, so that's on there. Can I pull this down? Where's it getting caught? Oh. Okay, well, it's getting caught on there. I can figure that out later. I'm sure you wouldn't want me just to sit struggling with that for ages. Oh. There we go. So that kind of goes on there. It's kind of on there. I'd say if you are going to get it, definitely get the SSX303 one to fit. It will probably go on easier because there are angle bits on this top section here, which are a bit of a faff. Actually, it's getting caught on the bottom. Oh no, yeah, it's on the bottom bit here. Oh, I need to loosen off the elastic. Yeah, that's gonna help it a ton, actually. I'm not gonna do that. Otherwise, I'm gonna be stuck there for ages. There you go. Boom. That's cool. I like it. Anthony Dodson, I've seen TDC sets of VSS. Can't you start making some? The thing is, I'm a little bit like they already exist. So I'd rather try and like think of and make things that don't exist. So then, I can then offer something else out there. If something already exists out there, go get it. Go support the guys that came up with the idea. Go support the guys that made it up. There's often things where if people want something like it's like a custom commission, if it already exists, then I'll still be like, that already exists, but people want to directly support me and what I'm doing, which is really, really cool. So I'll do custom commissions for things like that, and then because I've already made it, I'll put them on the website, kind of like the sleeves for the SRS magazines. But generally speaking, if something already exists, I'd rather just go support them, and yeah, it's all cool. Did you already see the new SS1 from Novritsch? I have seen hints of it. Have they released more information of that now? because I would love to know if they have done. Yeah, I'd love to know if they have released more information. Thing is, I've talked to my contact at Novritsch, and he still hasn't even... He's like, no, I'm not telling you. It's a secret. So, TSCH. So I have no idea, to be honest. Let's have a little look, and just to see. No, yeah, the thing is, they said SSG1 ... I don't necessarily think it's going to be called the SSG1. I think it could be like called the, like, you know, one something or what have you. So I'm not too sure. But yeah, like that's something for another day though, I'm sure. I'm always your first point of call for new designs. Oh, thanks, dude. I appreciate it. But yeah, there we go. Look at that. Boom. So yeah, I am going to tweak the scope mounting. I'm going to flip this around so then I can have the scope mounted a bit. Actually, I don't really think I need it, to be fair. It looks comfortable like that enough, to be honest with you. I'm going to have to take some practicing of getting that pull just right, because it's a bit like, it's easy to pull it all the way through, and I'm not a huge fan of like doing full trigger pulls, but it's not that bad. It's just gonna have to be a little bit trying to get used to from the TM Mark 23, because you can easily pull it to like there, just like that. It's on the cusp, and now shot, and again right to the cusp, shot, and again. That's the thing that I love about the TM Mark 23. Whereas it's a lot trickier to do that with this. I did it that time. Yeah, it's just about trying to slow your finger down at the right point. But I think I'll probably just, with this, get used to doing full trigger pulls one at a time. Or lots of them if I need to. It is a two-stage trigger. So the first stage of it, like, takes the BB, loads it up and cocks it. So you can see it's cocked at the minute. So if I finish that off, the trigger resets much higher up. So if if it starts like up here, there's the cock there. So that's the stage where it's taken the BB, loaded it in, and then that's the shot that fires afterwards. But yeah, it's a lot heavier. I'd say notes on it are my big takeaways are it's heavier than I thought it would be. The quality of making of it and paint is much higher than I was expecting it to be. Like, it looked cool, but yeah, it genuinely looks much better and feels much better and seems to be much more legit than I was expecting it to be. Not that I was expecting it to be nappy, not at all, but I wasn't expecting it to be this solidly made. So that's really nice to see. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting this out in the field and running with it. So thank you, Novritsch. Thank you, everyone at the company. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Joseph, as well. Thank you very much, Dan. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. And yeah, I've now got so many videos to make. They've just made my workload like increase like insane amounts. So yeah, thank you guys for that. I really appreciate it. Yeah, there we go. Right, what else have you got? What have we got? Any questions? Pop them into chat. We'll have a little chat. Also, while we're here, I want to say a big shout out to all of my lovely patrons as well, supporting the channel month on month. You guys are awesome. Thank you all very much. I sadly don't have the picture to hand. Do I have the picture? I don't think I've got a picture that I can put up of current patrons. I do not. I can get Photoshop open actually. Photoshop. Is patrons on there? It's not. Let me open up Photoshop and then I'll show my patrons on there, because I wanna you know, show you guys off, because I appreciate you. You guys are awesome. So thank you very much. 1 second. Here we go. Patron and doop doop boop boop. There we go. Boom. Thank you all very much. Oh, let me turn my camera off as well. 1 second. Doot. There we go. Thank you very much, patrons. I love you all very much. Thank you for supporting and just being awesome in the channel. I really appreciate it. You are wonderful, lovely people. And yeah, thank you all very much. Thank you very much. There will be gameplays at some point coming on too, because we're going to be kicking off and starting things in when is it? The first game day I've got is the 29th. I am going to film, but because it's going to be mostly like a night game, I'm not too sure how much of that is actually going to be usable, which is a shame. So yeah, I'm going to see what I can do with that. So fingers crossed that week, there we go. Fingers crossed that week I will have a gameplay that I can share with you guys. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I may run. It's tricky though, because I've only run that site as a proper night game, so I've not been able to snipe there or anything like that at all. So I don't really know too much what to expect when the site is not nighttime, when it's daytime there. So yeah, we'll see. I'll either I might try running my AAP and see if we can get some kills with that. Or it will just be, you know, running snipers and then cutting down to the M4 when it gets a bit too dark. But yeah, we will see. We will see. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this stream. There's going to be unboxing videos and kind of like reviews coming up of all of this stuff. And also once I've had a chance to play with the stuff for a while, I'll give you like an updated view on it and things like that. I'll show you some of the crafting process and yeah, it's exciting times. So thank you all very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I love all of you. We are super close. Let me just refresh that. Let me refresh my little dashboard quick just to see where we're at in terms of subs. So we are 4 away from 3.2 thousand people, which is absolutely insane. So fingers crossed we'll hit that at some point tonight when all the Americans come on and they'll watch videos, and hopefully that'll be super cool. But thank you all for stopping by. If you're not in the Discord yet, then please do join the Discord. It's an awesome place to be. There's lots of Airsoft people in there, and if you want to make some Airsoft friends, then you can do that in there. There's a link in the description of this live stream just below. So yeah, if you want to get involved, go check that out and join us. And yeah, have fun. If you want to play Airsoft, then Mayhem Airsoft and Paintball in Epping on Monday the 29th. That's going to be my first game day, so potentially see you there, hopefully. And at some point after that, because it's already kind of like a bit of a community day game, I'm going to sort out another kind of like community day at a site, which hopefully will be okay for lots of people to go to. And then we can all play Airsoft together, which will be lovely. So yeah, until then, thank you all very much for watching. Remember to call your hits, and I'll see you in the next one. Now enjoy an awkward wave for a while until I click end stream, just to make sure that the stream has ended when I click end stream. Bye bye.